Hi, I'm back here. I wanted to show you a second example of a different type of rubric that I've made. It's a fairly simple rubric. Often you're doing completion checks with students' work, and they're associated with maybe one key category. And so I can show you an example of one that I've made. So if I head into one of the students' drop boxes here. Okay, and this is a computer system assignment where they had to read a certain amount of a few pages and answer 5 questions. Okay, if I click on view, you can see the student can see their grade item, they can see their grade, they can see that they have made one submission, and they can view their feedback from me. Okay, so very simple. As I learned. As I've been learning about building rubrics, I realized that I like to give points for sometimes when I assess students' work, I like to give my 3 pluses and my 2 pluses. I try not to give any negative numbers because I think that's I like to keep it positive with my students. But if I want to create a custom point rubric and include a certain point for a level 3 plus, well then I have to actually create that level as a separate level in a rubric in D2L. So you can see that here, if I was going to create a custom point rubric, I would have to create not 4 levels, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels. Okay, and so simple rubric. It's a in the knowledge category, so I've included my knowledge up here. One set of criteria, I'm looking at details and completion, and you'll see that I have that one in level 4. I have all the questions complete and all details are included. My level 3 slightly different. My level 2 slightly different, and my level 1 slightly different. And so I like to leave a little bit of room for my interpretation with my pluses, so that these are left blank, so that students know that they're somewhere in between these two levels when I give them this certain amount of custom points. So very simple and a great way to give students even the slightly even just giving them a little bit of feedback on something that you would normally maybe just check off as being complete or incomplete. Okay, so you can see um, my filled-in rubric. The student can see their score out of 5, and they can also see my written feedback. Amazing Kim, would you mind if I use your work to show the class? Your answers are perfect. Okay, so another great example of a very simple rubric in D2L. One of the beauties of this is that when I fill out these points and I publish my feedback, this gets automatically uploaded to my grades, so I don't have to re-enter my grades when I'm evaluating students' work. So for me, if you're marking 100 of these things, you can see how much time it would save if you take the time to create these little rubrics and ahead of time. Okay, that's example number 2.